Last time you heard from me, I told you I had just voted against kicking George Santos out of Congress because he hadn't received due process yet. But I also told you that we were about to get the final report from the ethics investigation into him, and that when we did, he would have gotten his due process, and it would strengthen the case against him because we would have all these new details. And that's exactly what happened. The report came out last week, and it is wild. He was spending campaign money on stuff like Botox and luxury clothing, even an OnlyFans account. That's very much against the rules. You can't do that. When we come back from Thanksgiving, we're probably going to kick him out of Congress, and I'm going to vote for it because we did it the right way. It wasn't pitchforks and torches. It was due process. Kicking him out will be good for Congress, but bad for the new speaker. It's going to take a narrow majority and make it even more narrow, and that is a nightmare for any speaker who has a flank that is willing to take down your whole agenda, which is exactly what's happened so far this year. The truth is, we have gotten almost nothing done all year. All we've really done is narrowly avoid one default and 2 shutdowns. Why? Because for anything to happen, it has to be bipartisan. One party controls the House, the other controls the Senate. Anything that isn't bipartisan is dead on arrival. So if you have a group that would rather do nothing than compromise, then nothing gets done. But there might be some good news here. We almost had a government shutdown last week, as usual, but the way we avoided it was by doing exactly what the last speaker did, which was passing a temporary budget that lasts for a few months. That's exactly what got the last speaker fired. But it's not going to get the new speaker fired. Why not? Because if they fire him, they're going to get someone less conservative. The big speaker fight last month was basically the majority party finding the most conservative guy they could all agree on, and they found this guy. So if they fire him, the next guy is probably going to be someone closer to the center, which the right flank does not want. Which means, kind of by accident, the new very conservative speaker might be able to do some more bipartisan deals because he might not get punished for it. To be clear, the right flank would be furious with him, as they are right now. I watched them on the House floor yell about it, and they're on TV right now blasting him and threatening to fire him. But I don't think they're going to do it, which means he could make some moves that the last guy couldn't, and that could include some bipartisan deals. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm just saying it's possible. We'll find out together, and I'll keep you posted.